drugs means that you have no...
Jonathan, it's a different setting now. You're talking about something urban, and these kids can walk out of it any time.
I want to make the power to say, okay, when is it not okay? I don't know how to make I can't use the book. I don't want to use the book because I really do think that was an extreme situation. But I'm saying, if we're saying that the issue is young kids, and we're saying the issue is drugs, then we have to really make a better argument than saying it's okay.
We do, but what have we done to make it better? What has been done to make it better?
Okay. What happened there is a civil war.
Right.
Youngsters.
So you're not saying the drugs?
But the inner city is different, but it's not. No, hold on, time out. Because I grew up in this inner city, and sometimes you don't have choices. And it's a lot of things like everybody in the inner city that's getting killed in that's a part of these killings aren't on drugs, and they didn't choose a certain lifestyle. They just happened to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I have friends that just happen to be there in the wrong place. And I know people that have been protecting their home from one of these kids that we want to give excuses for and say that that's not okay. But I know some of those who that are protecting their home have shot at these kids. So I mean, it's like. It's not a civil war. It's not a civil war, but it's not something that you can just walk away from either. It's something that is really difficult to get out of. And the same way that those kids have been brainwashed, people that I grew up with don't feel that there's anything outside of where they come from. And when they try to get out of it, when they try really hard, it's really difficult for them too. You know what I mean? And I'm not making excuses for them, because it really irks me, because I got to go to a lot of funerals. You know what I'm saying? Mine, I got to go to a bunch of funerals with people that we see. You know, and we, as much as we try to help, is on some level you understand there's hopelessness, man. Like I had parents that was on crack. You know what I'm saying? It's what is it that you can do? People can say that this is the moral obligation and we feel bad for this or that. But if I'm in the moment and some kid is trying to rob my family and I have a gun, I will shoot him. And that's what it comes down to. And in the meantime, though, but you try, man. You go out and you speak, and you go out and you put together these organizations, and you go out and you try to get with the police or whatnot to try to stop this stuff. But apparently nobody has the answer for it, because the shit is still happening, and it ain't even really slowed down. It's speeding up. So then, what do you do? So what do you do now?
What do we do?
Let me add on to this, man. I'm from what you call the ghetto as well. You know what I mean? And Chicago was very gang overridden. We had gangster disciples and white boys. You know what I'm talking about? And where I'm from, just because I lived at an address, I was a gangster disciple, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And if I was in a certain neighborhood, you know, they say where you live, where you from, and I say, you know, I live at 31 East Wells. That's in Harvard. Yeah. They at me. I gotta either go or I gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because of me. I never signed any paperwork. You know what I mean? I never joined anything. And I mean, they could have killed me. I could have killed them. But in certain situations, it's dog eat dog. But and you gotta eat, man.
But what's the difference between that situation and this situation? Did you have alternatives that he didn't have?
You can't.
Actually, he wanted to say.
I can't. That's the exact same. It's the exact same content, and I think the only piece that we're all missing is, and I do this with my mother.
In the city.
I do this against the mothers.
I think everything's broken down.
The mothers against drunk driving. I do this. My whole mothers against drunk driving theory is that it's all fine and dandy until it happens to you.
Exactly.
Now, if someone came in here right now and shot you 4 times, but you were breathing, you were still alive, I don't think you would say, well, do what you got to do, because I understand you're on crack, or your mom is...
Well, nobody would say that.
No one, and that's what this cat...
But I also wouldn't want that person put to death.
I wouldn't want to put to death either.
So my morals stay
well, I
same.
mean, but I can go back now, because I think we got it sufficiently enough. The problem that I have with this book is the problem that you said. And the problem that I have with the book is that I push you guys to say, okay, this book is written as a so matter of fact, okay, and it's written from a first-hand account, from a guy who says he was never been sober, okay, and he has really no knowledge, basically, of what was going on. He just go and it was lived like a dream, right? Now, I don't have a problem with that. What I'm saying is that we have to do a little bit more than buy that.
Oh yeah, I don't
You know, we got to do a little bit more.
I think in initial, he did say how awful it was when he first killed somebody, when he